Yo, it feels so good to be back. I got my homies with me. Ace Boogie, what's going on?
I'm back.
We got a new addition, man. I don't know how y'all gonna feel about this one. Go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
Hello, everybody. This is the Donna Sports Talk.
Hello, everybody. You want to give us a little bit more energy than that?
Let me wake back up. This is the Donna Sports Talk.
Okay.
Wakil Tig.
Okay.
And it's my pleasure to be added at the Whistle Podcast. I appreciate it.
Welcome, bro.
Welcome. And what's your affiliation? Who your team?
My team, what, basketball?
No, soccer.
The Lakers for now, but I don't really know how I
Hey,
feel.
we don't want no
so
bandwagon.
wait.
I don't really know how I feel about the Lakers.
When did you become a Lakers fan, brother?
Really not a fan. I'm more of a supporter of the Lakers because they got one of the best players ever on their team now.
That's not a valid reason to say I'm a Lakers fan. Even
You a LeBron fan.
I'm a Lakers supporter.
You're a
I
LeBron
support them.
stan.
I support the Lakers. I'm not a fan of them, okay? But I support them. They got LeBron.
Okay. Well, speaking of the Lakers, I guess. Can we talk about what Kawhi has done this offseason and how he declared war on super teams by stalling the Los Angeles Lakers, all the while knowing he was going to sign with the Clips. Go ahead, Ace. You seem real passionate about this one.
Man, look. And my cousin on here, I'm live, so he talking about Miami 2020. Anybody thinking about Jimmy Butler?
Miami? Hey, chill out, bro.
Anybody thinking about that? He ain't a Bull right now, bro.
Oh, okay.
This is how I feel about
I agree.
Kawhi. If you knew what you was going to do as soon as free agency opened up, why did you do that to us? Personally, I didn't want Kawhi Leonard. We didn't need that much star power. I want Kawhi. I wanted to welcome D'Angelo Russell back. I wanted him back in L.A.
Okay. I was about to say that's not gonna happen, but they just welcomed D12 back.
He was wet. He was ready.
I never thought I'd see Dwight Howard in their Lakers uniform.
D'Angelo Russell was ready. He was ready to come back. He was ready to come back.
But see, when I was telling my homies, like, yeah, I rock with D'Angelo Russell, they looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'll start our little league on 2K. He'll
That's
be the
my
first
boy.
point guard. You know what I'm saying?
He a formidable player.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
So
But-
I mean, to see him.
But it's them higher ups though. The managers, the league execs, the owners. Once you cross certain lines, it's like Artest going to the Pistons in 2006 after that stuff happened. They not finna just let you come back in. This is business involved.
You talking about D'Lo?
Yeah, like
I mean, I really get that, especially seeing that's like what happened. But at the same time, like the Lakers was trying.
no,
we
The
were-
Lakers
Call-
ain't trash right now. They just got some figuring out to do, especially now that they added Anthony
We wasn't
Davis.
trash last year. We was just hurt.
Y'all wasn't trash last year, but when y'all had D'Angelo Russell, y'all was struggling. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was
But that
really
was also
struggling.
young D'Lo.
Right. You know what I'm saying? He
Like-
still has some growing to do in
Yeah,
the league.
the man is mature and is an animal. Like,
But why did Kawhi do that? Because super teams have ruined the game.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Now we have gotten a little better, and I was really hoping that Kawhi would have stayed in the East because now we got Kyrie and Kevin Durant on Brooklyn, which is fine. I don't really think that's a super team at all.
Nah.
I mean, one more addition, one more superstar player, then maybe. You got Terry Rozier, you got Kemba Walker switching teams pretty much. It's like the league this year has done somewhat of a shakeup.
It's gonna be more competitive this year, especially out west.
Yeah, I mean, it's been competitive out west for the past, 10 years?
But no, it's been one-sided. Lakers, Spurs, and then the Warriors the last 10 years. Those
Sprinkle
three
the
teams,
heat.
Okay.
Those three teams been in
Sprinkle
every,
the heat in there.
I can agree.
they've been in every final the last 10 years. Lakers, Spurs, Warriors.
Okay. All right, so now that the West has kind of shaken things up like how they did, and first of all, where do you see the Clippers? Where do you see them headed?
to the finals. They're gonna be a problem. They're gonna be a serious force. Not probably in the regular season, but I say like them last 25 games going into the playoffs, the Clippers is gonna be a problem. Once they put that whole team together and Paul George get his role defined as either a scorer or a playmaker, ain't gonna be a problem with him and Kawhi.
Let me ask you this though, because the answer to the postseason is depth. Do the Clippers have the depth to take them all the way to the finals?
Defensively, they do.
We seen what happened when Kawhi get burnt out and he doing all the work. We seen what happened with that.
Luckily, he had
He had a
Pascal
support-
Siakam,
exactly.
Van Vliet to step up.
We seen what happened. So,
I gotta hold on, wait. I gotta give a shout out to my man's Martavian, man. We gave you a lot of flack for being a Raptors fan, but you
Yeah,
see
man.
what happens when you stick.
When you
to
stay
your
true
team.
to your team.
You see what happens. It paid off for him in the end, and
Two of the best.
I almost
people
had to
ever.
punch him in his chest a few times on the plaza, running up on me talking about how the six gonna repeat. and
how you
this and
think I
that.
feel?
Oh yeah, you got class with him, don't you?
Hey, we need to release that video of me going off on Martavian from last
The
semester,
Raptors
man.
on the
Well, we got a
phone,
few
the
of
two
them.
best
We
players
do.
that hurt.
We got a couple outtakes y'all need to see from after whistle. But shout out Martavian, bro. Y'all did it.
But anyway, so okay, so you think they going to the finals?
The Clippers, yes.
What is it that Kawhi has that you think that LeBron don't? And you a LeBron fan.
Exactly.
LeBron wasn't able to take the Lakers to the finals. Why do you think?
But I'm able to express the truth in reality. Okay.
Sometimes
One thing that
you forgot. I know you.
one
Sometimes
thing that you gotta give Kawhi credit for, in that finals when the Spurs beat the Heat, he took that ring from LeBron. When I say he took that ring from LeBron,
Absolutely.
he shut LeBron game down and made LeBron.
I don't know about that.
He made LeBron revamp his whole play style. LeBron even went on a whole new diet and lost weight and everything for the next season.
He did that with the Warriors too.
He changed the way LeBron approached the game. If you even go back to the old clips, when he got subbed in, you seen LeBron face, and that's LeBron.
Yeah,
That's the
we
greatest
talking about
player
neck
ever.
braid Kawhi.
That's the greatest player ever, LeBron. He
what?
shook him up like
What?
that.
Ever.
So you gotta get Kawhi.
Whatever. You ain't finna slide past that like
Like
you
you
ain't
say what you just said.
And I heard what you said 'cause I heard you when you said it.
You want me to repeat it?
No, I want you to never repeat
Man,
that.
that's
Ever.
another
That's
topic for another
day.
solidified.
My
What
point-
easy
I
you
know it's
say on straight out of
solidified.
Compton? Don't ever question my
My
position.
position.
That's solidified.
He the great. That is solidified. But my point
Michael
is
Jordan.
with Kawhi, he got an unorthodox play style. He got an unorthodox approach to the game. He not no traditional star. You see what I'm saying? He don't have
Who,
to.
Kawhi?
He don't do all the fancy moves, but he know how to lead teams and put teams on his back. No,
Put it like
He
this.
does.
No matter
Okay, wait.
if he
Did
a role
anybody watch
player or
Kawhi
if
when
he
he was in
leads a
college?
team.
Yeah.
What kind of player was he back then? Was he still trying to figure stuff out, or by the time he came
was
to the
mature.
league? By the time he came to the league, was he already into himself? Like, was he the Kawhi that he knew that
He was, but he was just like, okay,
Or-
what
You
Greg
gotta give credit
Popovich.
to the Spurs system.
But that's what I was getting
Exactly.
at. That's what I was getting at because
Everybody
he's a
can't play
fundamental
in
superstar.
And
You
that's
know what I'm
what's
saying?
lost today.
Yeah,
That's
he's-
why I say he unorthodox because most players, when they come to the league, and I heard Gilbert Arenas say this, they can't sustain in a system like the Spurs or the old Lakers with the triangle offense because they're not used to structure and order coming from that AAU circuit. The Spurs system molded him into a player that can fit on any team. He could be a open court player. He could play on the wing. He could bring the ball up. Everybody can't do that. Not at his position.
What is it? What is it about this triangle that it's why is it always the new league versus the triangle? Ever since Phil tried it, well, Phil Jackson, let me put some spec on his name. Ever since Phil Jackson tried to incorporate that into the Knicks during Carmelo's tail end with them,
You can't
That
run
wasn't gonna
that.
work.
You can't run
And-
that offense now.
and why
the
not?
league too fast. You got all
It's
five players.
positionless.
All five players can shoot threes. Look at the Sixers. Look at the Warriors. This league is too fast to have somebody bring the ball down
Okay.
court, pass it, move, roll, twist. People, they're not even. It's
Spurs
full
still
blast
do it.
down the court.
They don't do the triangle, but the Spurs still. The Spurs have always played at the Spurs pace.
Yeah.
And they ain't never
you
changed.
can't speed the Spurs up.
But
Point
you see
blank.
what happened when they play a team like the Warriors. They getting ran up and out that stadium.
I don't really know about that, man, because
The Warriors got five. Not the
Okay.
Warriors this year. Last they had 5 players that's deadly from the wing. When Steph
That's
Curry deadly from the wing, that means can shoot the three, like shoot it.
He a
Boogie
fast
Cousins
talker.
can shoot the three.
he a fast talker.
Boogie Cousins can shoot the three. Like he ain't like no deadly shooter, but he can shoot. You got to step out there on him. But my point is, when the Warriors offense start, you got a point guard who probably the greatest shooter ever, Stephen Curry. Then you got Klay Thompson, probably the 3rd best shooter ever behind Ray Allen. You got 2 of the deadliest shooters ever on one team. You can't double nobody. Then you got Kevin Durant. He probably the 5th best shooter ever. Who you gonna double?
5th best.
Who you gonna double?
We overlook some people with these rankings, but
Yeah, I mean, okay, if you want to say shooter,
My point-
Kevin Durant is the greatest scorer of all time. You can put him wherever you want to put him on the shooting list. He's the greatest scorer
it's a
of all
different topic
time.
for a different day.
That's a way different topic because
For a different day.
Back to my point. The
Yeah.
reason why the Warriors offense revolutionized the game is because they put 5 players on the floor who can shoot from deep. The reason why the triangle wouldn't be able to work is the pace of the game. If you got a team where all 5 shooters is rushing up the floor, how's you gonna be able to set up an offense? It's no time for that. You only got 24 seconds. You have to get the ball to the wing. Now, from a defensive perspective, the old 2-3 zone and 3-2 zone, you can't run those zones no more.
Nah.
Because you got
Nah,
players.
you got to stay on your man, bro.
You got
And you got to
players
switch
cutting-
off on screens.
You got
all of
players
that.
cutting backdoor, coming off multiple. Steph Curry come off an average of 3
You got-
screens before all his baskets.
And not even just that. I'm glad you mentioned Steph Curry because he never stops moving.
And he a
Steph
point
Curry
guard.
is a gazelle out there. Like, he never stops moving. And it's not like he go from one end of the court to the next at 100 miles an hour like Derrick Rose, Westbrook, De'Aaron Fox.
You
all
got to
of them.
account for him wherever he
You know what I'm
at.
saying? Steph, he's sneaky. Like, he'll slow down some, then he'll burst and get around the screen. Next thing you know, he 2 people
Freed
in front
up
of
for a
you.
3.
You got
Right.
Draymond, KD.
And on top of that, I love Golden State. I love them. Y'all know I'm a Bulls fan, but I love Golden State. But I have to say, they do get away with a lot of illegal screens.
They do.
And that matters.
Look how many they setting.
Yeah. I mean, of course,
You ain't gonna be able to cut.
if you set 90 screens on one possession, one of them going to be illegal. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. How you setting screens for 2 people simultaneously? Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. You can't double team nobody. Come on, man.
And let's not forget.
2K teach you that.
You right.
Don't, what? Okay,
Right.
look. Okay, first of all, 2K20 is broken. You hear me? Let's talk about that one. 2K20 is broken. We done waited all of this time
Y'all
because
overhyped.
2K19 was terrible.
Ronnie,
Y'all
man, if you
overhyped.
ever get to hear this.
Is it true that Karl Anthony Towns asked Ronnie how does he still have a job?
For real? I ain't even
I
hear
saw
about
something
that.
like that on social media, and it had Karl Anthony Towns'
Who
Twitter.
Who is Karl
Who was
Anthony
right?
Towns
Who was him
to?
to even ask that?
Y'all know I hate Karl Anthony Towns.
How do you
Like,
still
Y'all,
have-
y'all
Never
know
mind.
he. I ain't even gonna go there.
Right.
Woosah.
Different topic for a different day. We got a whole
Y'all
82
getting out-
game
okay,
season.
Y'all getting out
All right,
child
look. Beyond that, look. Russ is in Houston now, and CP3 is in OKC.
He's sick.
Never in a million years
He's
did I
sick in
ever
OKC.
think I would see Russell Westbrook away from OKC.
OKC. I knew it would
Let
happen. though.
alone Chris
They
Paul going to OKC.
I knew it would happen. If
You knew it would happen. Chris Paul going to OKC.
no, I knew Russ was gonna get out of OKC. As much as this goes for, it's special type of personalities in the league. You got those that you can see getting rings. You got those you can see winning, and you got those that you know he's good. He'll never win if he don't leave though. Like in that category, you got Russ,
Like Dame.
You got characters like that. If you
Devin
don't,
Booker.
Kemba Walker.
if you don't leave, you're not gonna win anything. That was Russell Westbrook's case. Either you get somewhere where you're gonna be in contention, or you can still be a hometown hero. It's your
Loyal
choice.
to the soil.
It's your choice. So I did see OKC blowing up shop and just look, bro, like
Well,
They hit reset on that thing.
quick.
who was Kevin Durant talking to recently when he was speaking on Oklahoma City as an organization, saying that since he left, he's never talked to any of those people. And remember what I was saying.
I don't know how much cap is going on there.
Remember
'cause
what I
he
was
also
saying
shared
last
rest with his
semester
brother.
about how Kevin Durant quite possibly could have went back to OKC. I thought that he wanted to go
When they
back.
had the ceremony last year for preseason, he came out with his old Sonics jersey on. He was all like ecstatic with the crowd.
You talking about for Nick Collison?
Yeah.
Yeah, for his jersey retirement.
Yeah.
That was the same episode that I was talking about. He might actually come back to OKC and try to win a ring.
But
Kevin
OKC
Durant
had to
weird.
show that interest.
This is the thing. I was thinking about this on the way over
He's
here.
soft.
Who?
Who,
Ain't even
Kevin
just,
Durant?
Ain't even just that.
I don't
It
even.
just-
But would you? Okay. We have certain people in a certain organization on campus who disrespect their subordinates. I'm trying to keep it as general
As
as
subtle as
possible.
yeah.
But you know,
Yeah.
if you didn't have to deal with this person, would you?
No.
because they disrespectful.
Right.
Right. So if I'm Kevin Durant and I feel disrespect coming from the organization because I'm a free agent. I could do whatever I want.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about LeBron as well, going to Miami. Yeah, I'm a Bulls fan. I hate it when he went to Miami, but I also loved it because it gave us some of the best basketball ever. You had some of the best rivalries ever when he was in Miami, especially in the East. But Kevin Durant, he said that he hasn't even talked to these people, and we all know that the fans in Oklahoma City, y'all burnt this man's jersey, y'all called him a snake, y'all did all of this. They even it was such a big deal that I think the next Kevin Durant shoe that came out under Nike, they had a snake on the bottom to pretty much make fun of what everybody was saying. Now, if these are the circumstances, and never once did the organization try to smooth things over, why would I want to come back?
But you created a dilemma in your own statement there, though.
What's up?
Because it's proven, the mindset and the strength of two men. I honestly think LeBron's farewell from Cleveland was way more harsh than what Kevin Durant
I was going to get to that too.
But LeBron made his way back to Cleveland
But
and gave him a
Cleveland
ring.
is home. That's the crib. You know what I'm
Technically,
saying?
He from Akron, technically.
But it's the crib. Have you ever been to Akron?
No.
Have you ever been to Cleveland?
Yes.
Then you must know that Akron is like not far away. It's like 30 minutes, bro. Like you hop on the E-way, you there. I've been to LeBron's high school. I've seen it. It's like so dope. Like you gotta see, especially with you being a LeBron fan, you gotta see it. Like the lights in the gym just make you feel like you in the league for real. Like I don't even know what's going on with that. The high school itself is dumb small.
Yeah.
It look like a kindergarten or something. Like I don't get it. Anyway, but yeah, LeBron, that's the crib. Like somebody could chase me out of Chicago today. Like you could never come back. What Jay-Z say? They say I can
I
never
don't be in the project all day talking about how
I'll be in the project always.
I don't be in
Although
the
that was a
project
great-
hallways talking about how I be in the project all day.
That was a great line, but I wasn't talking about
You
that.
wasn't talking about that
Young
one?
blood. No, I was talking about how they said I can't come back, and you know when I heard that when I was back home.
Streets. That was on Streets of Talk.
Exactly, but that's just the same thing. This man, he want to play for his hometown. So who gonna stop him?
Yeah.
At the time, LeBron was the number one, undeniably the number one player in the world.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, we can question that with
probably
Kawhi
like-
and Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you probably like 1.5 now.
He like two.
Cause I get to Kawhi right now.
Nah, I'll give it to Kevin Durant right now.
Little NBA commercial break. I think Bron finna have part 2 one of the best seasons of his
MVP
career.
seat, cause he was well on his way last year to that injury.
I think he getting ready to have one of the best seasons of his career.
Okay, so where
season.
would that lead the Lakers?
That's
gonna
leading
be
us
a-
past the Clippers.
They gonna be a formidable playoff contention, but the Clippers. This is me taking the bias and the fan off of it. The Clippers, if they could figure out how to put that team together, it's gonna be a problem.
I'm saying,
So I'm trying to figure out why are y'all not talking about Houston in terms of
because
Finals
there's
contender.
only
You go
24
ahead.
seconds on the clock, and we got two of the most ball-dominant players in the history. James Harden averaged 8 dribbles a possession. It's
how you
only,
going wait, okay, so how you call Westbrook ball dominant?
but he
when-
averaged a triple-double.
I ain't talking about triple doubles, bro. I mean, we already know so with the rebounds, but you can't deny assists though.
piggybacking
He gotta
off of
find
that,
an open man.
He
Okay.
do. But that stat pattern stuff that he got away with in OKC.
But that's rebounds. I will say yes. Russell Westbrook did stat pad, or he does, whatever. I don't know if he changed his game or
he
not.
does.
But that's for rebounds. Is he not a dominant scorer? Can he not score when
He can.
I mean,
But
it's terrible. He go
efficiency.
He go like 20 for 89. Like
Exactly.
I would
But-
say this though, with James Harden being the key component on the offense and the defense have to like take heed to both of them on the court, one of them is going to get off every game. But if it's a night when Westbrook just chucking up shots like he known to do, and Harden just doing that step back all the time, he's missing.
who did he have?
It's
In,
over
who
with.
did
That's
he
like
have in
having
OKC?
two good players on a
Who
pickup.
did he have in OKC? Who was a
Paul
dead eye
George.
shooter in OKC?
Paul George.
Reggie, no, not Reggie Jackson. He didn't have no shooters in OKC.
Victor Oladipo didn't count.
He wasn't no
Deshaun.
shooter.
Because he was only there for a season. Victor Oladipo was only
like
there
two
for a
seasons,
He
season.
like two
had
seasons.
Paul George.
He had Paul George, but come on,
Paul
bro.
George
Like
not a shooter though.
Paul,
He not a shooter.
Take
not
that
a-
back.
he not a shoot-
You take that back.
Okay, so it's Paul
Did
George.
we not see
and-
Paul George pull up from the logo?
And stop the whole
you-
defense. I brought that up last
Is
season.
Paul George and Klay Thompson on the same level as far as shooting?
No.
He not
What?
a shooter then.
What? Come on, bro.
That's
You
the
acting
measuring,
like-
that's
Nah,
the measuring
bro.
stick right
Nah,
there.
bro.
I ain't gonna say Steph. I'm gonna say Klay. Klay Thompson don't even take.
Okay, put it like this: Paul George can create his own shot.
Thank
He can
you.
get to
Say
the
that.
he can get
Say
to the
that.
basket when he
He's a
wants to,
playmaker.
and he can
And he
pull
can
up.
shoot.
You know what I'm saying?
Not a shooter,
But at the
he's a
same
playmaker.
time, with it just being Russ and Paul George, we gonna leave Russ open at the 3. Why? Because we know
We can take
he's known
chances
to
on him
jag
next.
some. You
Yeah.
feel me? We could do that. We could sag off him.
Exactly.
Just don't let him in the thing in
In
the
the
cup.
paint, yeah.
Because he's an acrobat. He can do whatever, and he can get the foul.
He gonna dunk,
right?
score, and one. He
But
gonna dish it off.
Litton. How many shooters on Houston right now?
Besides Harden,
Besides Harden.
Eric Gordon. PJ Tucker could shoot it.
shoot what?
PJ Tucker can't shoot?
He can shoot commercials for shoes. He can't shoot no ball.
He can shoot.
He ain't averaged 10 points none his whole career. How can he shoot?
PJ Tucker can't shoot.
He cannot shoot.
I'm going to ask
But-
you, after we get done with this
Wakil,
tape, go
Wakil,
watch them
this is-
highlights.
PJ Tucker,
Wakil,
hold on, wait. I ain't
we're-
finna tell you PJ Tucker can shoot. He is not no.
Look, I'm not disagreeing with you, and I'm not agreeing. I'm kind of.
What can
At
he
the
shoot?
end of the day, he's
What-
an
no,
option.
What can he
He's
shoot?
an option.
He's an option.
On offense, not a shooter.
If
though.
PJ Tucker's
He's
wide
an
open in the
option.
corner,
It
he's
doesn't
going to
matter
nail.
if he. Okay, look, it don't matter if PJ Tucker a shooter or not.
It
You
don't.
got Westbrook and James Harden running the offense.
Period.
You don't think they're gonna draw a double team?
They have to.
Exactly.
You gotta account for both.
And guess
of
who
them.
gonna be open? Since you say he's not an option, guess who gonna be open?
PJ
PJ Tucker.
Tucker from 3.
And let's not forget. I mean, this
Going-
might not have nothing to do with this game, but PJ Tucker be having some of the dopest mics ever.
That's why I asked y'all, what can he shoot besides a shoe commercial?
The man, I ain't gonna sit here and
shoot a
disrespect.
check
I'm
at
not
the
saying
bank.
he's a dead eye shooter. I'm
that.
not saying that.
Because when you say shooter,
Is he capable of shooting?
Is he
Yes.
capable to make 13 shots out
Listen.
of 100? Yes, he is.
Jeez, you are really.
He never
harsh.
averaged 10 points his whole career.
I'm gonna have to
Where
look at
have,
the stats on that one.
where have he averaged double digits his whole career? Somebody fact check that.
I'm gonna have to fact check that.
Fact
I'll
check
do it
that.
right now.
But anyway, you on you on Houston right now.
Yeah.
You say Westbrook is running point, or Harden is running point. Either way it go, they're gonna draw a double team somehow,
have to.
some way. What you do, kick it out to the open man. No matter if it's PJ Tucker or whoever, somebody is gonna be able to shoot. And then you got Clint Capella down there. He's a glass cleaner. He can do that. And which brings me to another thing. I don't think Clint Capella is gonna be there after the draft. After the trade deadline.
They ain't got nobody else to replace him with.
I don't think he's now that they got Tyson Chandler. I just don't see because Clint Capella. He's how much? What's his contract worth? They just gave him a huge contract, didn't they? They gave him one before they gave Chris Paul got one, didn't he?
I believe he got that contract in 2017 when Chris Paul's last year on the Clippers, I believe.
Nah, he got one after Chris Paul got there. And because I remember everybody was talking about how Clint Capella got all of this money before Chris Paul. But if you got all of this money invested in Clint Capella,
Okay.
now you got another max player there with Westbrook. And you
Harden.
also got James Harden. How you gonna afford all of this?
That's my point. They should have.
Who would you rather have? Clint Capella or Russell Westbrook?
Me personally, from a coach's standpoint, I would rather have another big man. So I'd take Clint Capella. I would actually love to see this particular player replace Westbrook on the Rockets, and that's Devin Booker. But I believe that's another topic for a whole nother day.
You know,
I don't believe in Westbrook's off. I don't believe in his style of play to be successful. I'm sorry.
Going back to, I think we discussed this last semester as well. I think the Rockets' mistakes of the past is gonna come and haunt them once again. Getting rid of Trevor Ariza.
Boom.
I don't know why they got rid of him.
Getting rid of because
Abba
Trevor Ariza would really come in handy with now Westbrook
Patrick Beverly.
and Pat Bev too. I mean, I definitely can't see him and Westbrook on the same team.
I can.
It's too entertaining seeing them butt heads.
Them two on the same team. Who finna come on now?
It's like Lance and Bron.
Exactly.
But now,
Artest and Kobe.
but now we've established a rivalry between Houston and Los Angeles Clippers.
That's finna.
Barely.
I'm telling you.
The ultimate though is
The West. playoffs is gonna be better than the finals. Nigga.
It is. Because whoever come out the West is just going to wipe the floor with the East.
We even talked about the East. Who's coming out the East?
I got Milwaukee.
Again? They let me down, man. I would have to see.
Who is
Can I tell you where they went wrong, though?
Not being able to shoot.
That's
consistently.
one. That's one.
Not being able to shoot consistently.
That's
and
one.
Eric Bledsoe, I don't. Come on, man. I have so much faith in you, man.
But where they went wrong, Giannis didn't trust his teammates, man. Like, when you start seeing when
you start getting the MVP
exactly. When you start seeing Giannis taking it to the cup and you're getting jammed up every time you go in there. You're not proving that you going in and you're scoring. You're not getting no results when you go in there. Kawhi is stopping you every time you come in there.
He just fatiguing himself.
Exactly. And then you're not kicking it out. Every time you come in, like I said, it's 4 people that's going to come in and crash on you. And you got a whole outside.
I can remember.
And they don't even believe in your shooters.
I can remember a player by the name of Kobe, I think is his name.
He got chips out of it, though.
Who is that?
But Kobe had to do it.
He did.
In order to prove that he can and still win chips.
He did.
And that's your favorite player.
It is.
How can you? I mean, I can.
He got results.
I could see your point.
He got results out of it.
And I can agree with you because that's just the type of person I am. I really believe in team ball. But your favorite player of all time
is anti-team ball.
He's not anti-team ball. He's just pro-win.
I take that back. He's not anti-team ball.
You saying he pro-win because he won?
If he didn't
had
win,
it not worked out,
he was gonna figure out another way.
This conversation would have
had Kobe
went
win
a
no
completely
rings,
different way.
He'd be an uninjured Penny Hardaway.
You
had
think
he
Kobe?
Win no rings.
You think Kobe was gonna go his whole career and not win nothing?
Had he not won no rings playing like that, we wouldn't even be mentioning him. He'll be an uninjured Penny Hardaway.
Okay, but that's not what we dealing with. Kobe is who he is.
He is who he is. He got rings for it, but
more rings than LeBron.
He just said team ball. We talking about now. Earlier we mentioned the triangle offense that I believe Shaq and Kobe Lakers kind of fractured it with they friction with not wanting to, what's the word? Rely on each other the most. But I believe had Kobe Bryant been a better team player and a system player, I ain't gonna say team player, system player, him and Shaq could have won 10 rings.
Now that I got you in person, because we kind of had this discussion in the group chat.
I want to hear it.
Now that I got you in person.
He said, now I got you in person. This time for the bars.
I want to hear it now.
Did Shaq not see the finals before he got with Kobe?
Yes, he did.
What happened?
They lost.
Right. Now you got a young Kobe, because you can't use age.
Yeah, I got him.
You can't use age.
We not. I don't like when y'all use age for nobody.
We're not gonna use age
for nobody.
We're not gonna use age
off of. Okay,
we're not gonna use age. I'm
both of them
I'm negating that whole thing.
Thank you.
Age is out.
Thank you.
Because the main excuse that people get, well, Shaq was young. Shaq went against
It was
Hakeem
him and Penny
Olajuwon.
Hardaway. They was
Point exactly.
them two was better than him and Kobe to me.
Wrong.
They just wanted success.
Penny wasn't as aggressive.
If they weren't
That's Kobe.
successful,
If they
weren't
Penny,
as successful,
hold on.
how could you say that they were better?
I'm talking about as a tangent on the court, not far as they success and like their result. Of course, they're not better than far as the rings.
They
though.
chemistry.
Yes, that's what I mean.
That's because Penny was more laid back. Penny was
a dog.
So are you saying that Penny and Shaq had better chemistry than Kobe and Shaq?
Yes,
of course.
So if you got two players, right, who had terrible chemistry, is terrible the right word to use when referring to Kobe and Shaq?
Unorthodox, because
if they had an unorthodox relationship, just like Mike, Scotty, and Dennis Rodman, if they chemistry ain't there, but they had the success that they have, how could you say that Penny and Shaq was a better tandem than Kobe and Shaq?
My point is, we only seen Penny and Shaq at their peak for 2 seasons, and Jordan.
That's a lot.
That's Orlando fault. That's management fault.
Right, so we can't really put that on them. But
How come? 2 seasons is enough to win. One season was enough to win with Kawhi Leonard.
Okay, so Chris Paul.
And he had Kyle Lowry as his point guard.
I'm gonna hear him out.
Chris Paul and Harden.
Stop hitting the table, man.
Chris Paul and Harden.
Fingers about stronger than tomorrow. You see the table cracked right there, man.
Chris Paul and Harden was together for 3 seasons, right?
Right.
Can we say that those two was an actual tandem in the league?
No.
Okay then. They
Wait, you say Chris Paul and who?
James Harden in Houston.
I don't think their play styles complemented each other.
It's gonna be
these
what
two
could have been.
all-stars though. Chris Paul and these are 2 all-stars.
But they played the same position.
Come on now. They moved James Harden to the 2. He's a natural.
You
two.
can move. Listen, you can move James Harden to the center, and he's still gonna be James Harden, the point guard.
Back to his question. You talking about Penny Hardaway and Shaq versus Kobe.
James Harden only a shooting guard because of his height.
He just. All right. Okay.
I mean, am I saying anything wrong?
All right, let's talk about champions. What's up?
Let's talk about champions.
He just said we gonna negate age, right?
Right.
And Kobe and Shaq is better than Penny and Shaq because, no, not because of their age. Young Shaq versus more mature Shaq. If that's the case, you cannot make an excuse for Westbrook, Harden, and KD being too young when LeBron beat them in the finals. Okay, that's why
We back to this.
That's why LeBron is the best player ever because not only did he beat.
We not saying that he's not one of the greatest ever.
Not
the
only did
greatest.
he beat two of the best teams
I
ever.
just hope you stretch before you reach like that again.
I'm not reaching.
But
Because he want to use Shaq and Kobe as the example when the only reason why we accept Shaq and Kobe is because they won. Had they didn't win no rings, come on now, man.
but that wasn't gonna happen.
It's like Stockton them alone.
Listen,
they didn't win no rings.
Ain't no time for
Gary
what
Trade and Sean Kemp. They didn't win no rings.
We could say if LeBron won every time he went to the finals,
Y'all still,
yes,
y'all
he would
still
be
say
the
Joe.
GOAT.
Y'all still say
He
Jordan
would be
better.
the GOAT.
Y'all
If we
still
play
say
how many
Jordan better.
times
Hold on.
LeBron been to the
Hold
finals,
on.
bro?
9, I believe. 9.
9 out of 9 tries, bro.
3
And
and
you
6.
3 and 6 is terrible.
I didn't know we praise appearances. I didn't know that.
3 and 6 is terrible.
I didn't know we don't praise facts. When you beat 3 of the top 5 players in the league was on one team, he beat that team. I don't care how young they were.
Until LeBron, nobody cared about it. You just wanted to
What,
make
James
a case.
Harden coming off the bench?
Yes.
I don't care. He an MVP.
But
Now
look, check
he
it out.
wasn't back then.
Until LeBron, nobody paid attention to, okay, so-and-so went to the finals this many times. It was about who went and who won.
So y'all saying rings matter?
They do.
They play a factor.
We're not gonna have Robert Ory and
We're not
we're
finna
not
talk
gonna do
about
that.
Bill Russell. We are not gonna talk
not
about
finna
Bill
do
I
that.
Russell.
wasn't even gonna say him.
Bill Russell was what, 6'7" and dominating the league?
Wearing Converse, low top Converses at that.
Who was he playing against?
The Lakers,
Who was he playing against?
the logo, Jerry
Who was he
West,
playing
Who was he playing
Will
against?
Chamberlain.
What happened?
He beat Will Chamberlain. What you mean?
What happened? I'm just saying. What happened, G?
He beat them.
Who was his first ring? Can you name his first 3 championships?
He was playing a bunch of mailmen out there, dog, and you know.
That's on them though.
Dog, if you put
You ain't finna sit up and tell. You ain't finna discredit.
bro, if you put Karl Anthony Towns in that league back then.
He'll get dropped off.
On that note, that's our time for the day, y'all. I've enjoyed, man,
These two,
being back
man.
here. I've been enjoying being back here.
Man, put me in a corner.
Not
Come
so
on,
much
Bron.
being next to Wakil.
Don't do that.
This guy, he's something special.
It's gonna be a long,
It's gonna
fun
be a long season, man. Tamara wasn't here. Let me give a shout out to Tamara.
you.
She wasn't here today because she's being mommy of the year right now.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Gotta tip your hat out to anybody that's being a parent. We'll see y'all next week, and hopefully with more of the crew. So
And hopefully Wakil have his head on straight.
that's not gonna happen. But we'll holler at y'all, man.
Can't blame me for
It was good talking to y'all, man.
Facts.
blow the whistle.